Next, we're going to set up your email system. So it's really important that you've got branded emails. So having your name at gmail.com, for example, isn't seen as professional, and it rings immediate alarm bells to people who are looking at using your business. So setting up these sort of branded emails and then having really nice email signatures. When you send an email to someone, you scroll down on the bottom of your email, there's like a nice signature. And also having that signature, or email stationery as some people call it, having that interactive and a call to action, maybe animated, for example, it makes people think, wow, these guys are very professional. And it also gives them a way of interacting with you. Maybe you've got links to your social media down there, or get a quote, or download our price list, for example. So it's kind of like a mini website on the bottom of your email footer, which shows people, A, that you're professional, but B, gives them common things that they want to ask from you. You could even put a different testimonial down there so that it's sort of it backs up what you're trying to achieve during the emailing process. So setting up your emails on your domain name, and the way we do that, by the way, is we use the Google Suite, the Google Business Suite of products and services. And Google's great because it's probably the most robust email and apps system in the world. In the old days, it was kind of Microsoft, where you'd have your, I can't even remember what it was called now, Outlook, Microsoft Outlook, or if you had an Apple, you'd use Mail. Those days are kind of gone. You really shouldn't be using an on-computer email system. You really need to have your emails 100% in the cloud. So if you're not using cloud-based email, and I'm not just talking about syncing your mail from your mail app on your computer to your server and syncing them like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about totally in the cloud. Like, I don't have any emails that sit on my actual computer. They sit inside a Google app, which is on my computer, but that Google app is completely in the cloud. So having that kind of cloud-based that cloud-based email is super important, because it's not clogging up your computer. And generally, email storage is the first thing that clogs up computers. So you want to get that off your computer completely and completely in the cloud. So if you don't understand that, we can help you get through that, get your head around it. But then the next step is having access to the full suite of tech online. The old days of upgrading your version of Word or upgrading your version of Excel, they're all gone. You don't need to have those softwares on your computer anymore. It sits completely in the cloud. All of your document creation should be done in the browser, in the internet browser, on Google Docs, on Google Sheets. So that's the Excel version on the Google Cloud. It's called Sheets. So all of these things interact online. And the cool thing about having everything sitting on the cloud is that when we automate your business later, we can talk to the documents. So we can do things like have your website ask the website visitor 5 questions, and depending on the answer of those questions, we can change what your brochure says. We can change your brochure to have different words in it. We can mention your client's name in your documents automatically and then send them to them as a brochure, or we can update a spreadsheet. All of these kind of things become dynamic when you live in the cloud. So you want everything you do in the cloud. You want really nothing on your computer. Your computer should just be a gateway to technology, and all of it should be online. So setting up your email on its domain name, setting up your Google Suite, your Google Business Suite, and then ensuring that that we set up your email signatures to look really cool. That's all one package, and it's basically it's a service that we deliver all in one go. It's kind of 3 small services: email signature, email set up on your domain name, and plugging it all into Business Suite, the Google Business Suite. It's a great little package. Everyone needs it, and we find that's really the next thing we do. So yeah, you need to get on that.